The unimaginable has suddenly become a real possibility in the world of professional golf. For nearly 4 long years, the PGA Tour maintained an ironclad stance, firmly shutting its doors to any players who had defected to LIV Golf. Suspensions were handed out, hefty fines were imposed, and outright bans were enforced. The signal sent to everyone was unmistakable. Once you walked away, there was no coming back. Yet, in a dramatic turn of events that has rattled the entire golf community, the PGA Tour has now cracked that door open, specifically creating a pathway that could allow a high-profile star like Bryson DeChambeau to make his comeback. This is no mere whisper or idle gossip circulating among insiders. It represents a genuine official adjustment in how the tour handles reinstatements, one that carries the potential to reshape the professional game as we know it. The golf universe is buzzing with excitement, confusion, and intense debate. Supporters are thrilled at the prospect of seeing familiar faces return, while critics voice strong reservations. Current players are weighing in with strong opinions, and LIV Golf executives are undoubtedly feeling the pressure as they reassess their position. How did this shift happen so abruptly? What factors prompted this change at this particular moment? And most importantly, will Bryson DeChambeau actually step forward and seize this opportunity? The revelations ahead may catch you off guard. Importantly, this development goes far beyond the story of a single athlete. At its core, this moment is about the long-term direction of elite-level golf and the ongoing effort to mend a fractured sport. It is unfolding in real time before our eyes. For the latest updates and in-depth analysis on all things golf, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. The announcement arrived quietly on an otherwise ordinary Monday morning. A straightforward press release emerged from PGA Tour headquarters with the straightforward title Statement on Reinstatement Policy. In most cases, documents like this might slip under the radar, but this one commanded immediate attention. Tucked within the formal, lawyerly wording was a pivotal declaration. The PGA Tour would now entertain applications for reinstatement from individuals who had departed for competing tour, provided they accepted suitable penalties and met specific requirements. The golf community erupted in response. Throughout the previous 4 years, the tour had shown zero willingness to even entertain conversations about welcoming back LIV participants. The stance had been unwavering: you made your decision and you must accept the outcome. That firm position has now softened. The entrance is no longer completely sealed shut. While it is not flung wide open without restrictions, meaningful conditions and repercussions remain in place. Nevertheless, a pathway exists where none did before. The timing of this announcement feels far from coincidental. LIV Golf currently finds itself navigating significant internal challenges. Questions linger around the stability of its financial backing from Saudi sources, and the organization has begun scaling back certain operations. Players within the league are growing uneasy about what lies ahead. In this environment, the PGA Tour appears to have identified a strategic opening. By welcoming back prominent talents, it could restore unity to the sport, repair divisions created over the past several years, and strengthen its overall standing. The entrance is now accessible. The real uncertainty lies in whether any major names will choose to step inside. Bryson DeChambeau stands at the center of all the conversation. Following Phil Mickelson, he emerged as one of the most prominent figures to sign with LIV Golf. To many younger enthusiasts, he became the recognizable face of the new league, known for his powerful drives, analytical approach to the game, and charismatic personality that blended science with showmanship. Should he make the move back, the impact would be enormous, generating widespread media coverage, drawing in audiences, and bolstering the PGA Tour's competitive appeal. As of now, DeChambeau has remained publicly silent on the matter. Attempts to reach his representatives have gone unanswered, and his social media presence shows no activity related to this development. However, individuals familiar with his thinking indicate that he is genuinely intrigued by the possibility. He has observed the PGA Tour's events from a distance and feels a pull toward the intense rivalries, enthusiastic crowds, and unique atmosphere he once experienced. While the financial rewards with LIV were substantial, he appears to recognize that monetary compensation alone cannot fulfill every aspect of a professional golfer's career. Rejoining the PGA Tour would involve a demanding process filled with hurdles. Interested players must formally apply for reinstatement. They would likely face a period of suspension, be required to return or donate a meaningful share of their LIV signing incentives, and deliver a public statement of remorse. The tour aims to communicate clearly that leaving carried real ramifications, while still demonstrating openness to reconciliation. It is a careful equilibrium they are attempting to strike. DeChambeau's situation would serve as a critical test. His successful return could encourage others, names like Phil Mickelson, Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, and Jon Rahm to follow suit. This might lead to a broader reunification, allowing the sport to heal from its internal conflicts and move forward together. Reactions among players who remained loyal to the PGA Tour vary considerably. Some express enthusiasm, eager to face the strongest competition and elevate the overall quality of play. Others feel resentment, pointing out that they rejected lucrative offers out of allegiance and question whether defectors should regain entry too easily. Managing these emotions will require thoughtful leadership from tour officials. To grasp the reasons behind this policy evolution, it is essential to look at the broader challenges facing professional golf. The PGA Tour is responding not purely from goodwill, but from clear practical pressures. Viewership numbers have declined in recent periods, and major broadcasting agreements are approaching renewal. Networks investing large sums expect to showcase the absolute top talent competing head-to-head, complete with compelling storylines and star power. LIV players represent exactly that kind of draw. Corporate sponsors, who pour millions into events, similarly seek fields stacked with elite performers to maximize visibility and brand association. Fans, too, have voiced their preferences through numerous surveys, overwhelmingly favoring a unified sport where stars like DeChambeau can battle Scottie Scheffler. Or Brooks Koepka can go toe-to-toe with Rory McIlroy on the same venues. Legal disputes between the organizations have reached resolutions, reducing hostility and shifting perspectives from viewing LIV talents as adversaries to potential valuable contributors. DeChambeau brings a distinctive profile, youthful, exceptionally skilled, and highly marketable. His comeback would create tremendous buzz. At the same time, past critical comments he made about the tour's integrity, its leadership, and its future remain on record and will factor into negotiations. Any reinstatement terms are still being refined, but are expected to involve at least a 6-month suspension period, during which he could not compete in tour events. Substantial financial contributions to charity drawn from prior earnings, along with a meticulously prepared public apology expressing genuine regret and commitment to the game's values, would also be required. The response across the golf landscape has been immediate and passionate. A recent Golfweek survey revealed a near split among fans, with roughly 52% supporting his potential return and 41% opposing it. Players have offered contrasting views, ranging from warm welcomes to firm reminders about accountability. Media coverage has been relentless, with discussions dominating podcasts, articles, and broadcasts. Even Rory McIlroy, long a staunch defender of the traditional tour, offered measured comments suggesting that following proper procedures could make a return acceptable, signaling a possible thawing of tensions. LIV Golf representatives are reportedly concerned about the implications for their roster and may intensify efforts to retain key figures through enhanced incentives. Meanwhile, DeChambeau continues his thoughtful evaluation, consulting advisors and weighing the personal and professional costs. The reinstatement timeline remains fluid as officials seek to balance firmness with fairness. If DeChambeau does proceed, the journey would include submitting a detailed application, enduring the suspension, fulfilling financial obligations, issuing the approved apology, and then working diligently to regain trust through strong performances and positive conduct on and off the course. It would demand patience and resilience. Looking ahead, several scenarios could unfold. He might complete the process and return triumphantly to PGA Tour competition, creating one of the most captivating storylines in years. Alternatively, he could opt to remain with LIV if the conditions feel too burdensome. Or, in a bolder move, he might pursue an entirely new venture, leveraging his vision to shape something innovative. Sources suggest he is actively exploring the return option, drawn by the competitive fire and legacy opportunities the PGA Tour provides, though the required public steps give him pause. The golf world remains fixated on every development. This policy shift marks a significant chapter, and DeChambeau's ultimate choice could influence the sport's trajectory for years to come. The pathway has been created. Whether he or others will choose to travel it is the question that now captivates everyone. For continued deep dives into this evolving saga and all major golf news, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. The story is only just beginning.